Alright guys, what's up? I saw a message from Vexorian 2. Vexorian 2. You know, Vexorian, I learned programming by reading Vexorian's code. That's what I did as a kid. It was great. Anyway, something. Vexorian says, don't mod Warcraft. Vexorian says, if I can leave the Warcraft modding, so can you. So, we did after that, what I did, I've installed Linux. I'm a transcendent being. Guess what that means. They're gonna play hardball. Oh, I see. We'll find the results. We have to get the code. That's what has to happen. We have to get the code. We have to get the code. I don't like this interface. Get out of my face, interface. I call this computer Utopia. When I'm in this computer, it tells me that I am at Utopia. Because that's where we are, my friends. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna unzip. I'll tell this computer what to do. I'm gonna unzip JCasket into a basket. Alright, let's see JCasket. I'll tell you what we need to do next. JCask -R. Warcraft. That's what we're doing here. Into Warcraft. Let's go into this repos. Run an application. That's right, my computer knows what application to run. We'll run this one. We'll launch the Warcraft. Here's what we're gonna do. I don't code like Blizzard codes. I code open source. Runs on anything. Runs for anyone. But we don't have Warcraft game directory. We can't open MPQ. This. In a dark dimension. I don't even think I could click that OK button. Oh, I could. Okay, good. I just got a circle going on here. I'm gonna hit this little stop button. That's what we're gonna do. Seems like we need to have Warcraft installed for this application to work correctly. Let's go ahead and get JCasket out of the basket. This thing has problems. I know how to fix them. Alright, here we go. I've seen this before. Almost as if in a dream, they just tell you what to type. You just change Dr. Supergood's code to be super better. You know you can do this too. That's why this video exists. Because you can do this too. What we're doing here is we're going to make the matrix eater run on patch 130. Because we have the code now. Because Doctor's super good. He's joined the sages to become one of the ultimate people who makes life good. Let's see. Doctor, oh, bulte context. I can type that. It's content, not a context. Yeah, I mean. Gives you the code. Now you can use it. You don't exactly have to know how it works. You just have to know that it does work. The Doctor's super good. It says it does work. So I think I'll take his word. Oh, I didn't fix bank stream. copy it to an byte array, I guess. Oh, this is wrong, actually.
Orbiting the Earth.
This one should be get.
Orbiting the Earth. Orbiting the Earth. Orbiting the Earth. Orbiting the Earth.
So what do you think? Does this position, does this decoded position, is the decoded position moved by the new method that I don't have? Let's go read it. Let's go read it, folks. They better give us that documentation. Okay, so it always advances buffer position. What's the name of this song? We got our result size. It should not be taking me as long as it is. But I didn't write the source code, so I didn't know what it was already doing. And I don't want to mess around with getting it wrong. That's what I'm saying. I can already tell that I did it wrong. Because get here. Sorry, I had to uncheck that box. And do it again. Computer didn't know what I wanted it to do. Alright. So that ought to do it now, with my intermediate encoded copy. Then I'm going to correctly copy things out of the encoded buffer and not move it. Maybe. Or maybe I should move it. I don't know. Let's find out. No, not YouTube. Not that's right. It shuffles these. Oh, I would never have done that. This is an open source operating system. I should change it so it doesn't shuffle those later. Alright, set input. less and less convinced this is going to work at all. Seems like I don't need this either. Get rid of that. We'll just do it. We'll just hope it works. Alright, here's our decoded guy. The decoded guy said he needs to advance his position. But he shouldn't actually be in the position to do that. I guess it will advance the position. Alright, I don't know, maybe that'll just work. Right, guys? It'll just work. That is right. Of course it will. It'll just work. 100%. I'm guessing this is a long. It's not, it's an int. Alright, I guess I should just guess the int on everything. Ints and byte buffers. That's the types. They're all ints and byte buffers. Oh, this is an int too. It's capital long here, but it's lowercase there. Right. We wouldn't want any implicit boxing or unboxing. Don't do that, guys. Do not do that at all. For the record, this is a terrible idea. But I guess it's legal now. Oh yeah, okay. Thought I was gonna have to change that one too. But I don't. This is probably an integer. Thank you. Well, this needs to be a path. I do what I do for the Time Lords, so that there will be good warcraft. I do what I do for the Time Lords, so that there will be good warcraft. Array list index file name meta. Alright. Array list index file name meta. Good. Metamap.get. Array list index file something name. It's gotta be the name meta, right? Right, metamap? Yes. What are you? You're the index file name meta. That makes sense. That makes total sense. I'm barely employing my brain on this. Alright, map.entry integer file channel. Really? You couldn't just type that? Or like have it auto-generate somehow? So it was already there. It's bucket index, another bucket index. Can I convert it? It's an index file. Okay, it's an index file. What is this then? Index entry. I think I've done this once before. Repetition is very important. So what is store index? It's an int. Store offset is a long. Alright, storage buffer. Byte buffer? That's a byte buffer. File channel. I'm guessing it's a file channel named file channel. That would be expectable. Let's see, it's a path. File channel. Mapped by buffer. Alright, where's this file channel open? There's another file channel. Looks like that one's a long. That one's an int. This one's an int. This has got to be an int too then. So what happens here basically is we have to do this. I made a video. I made a video titled "Please Save Warcraft 3," and basically I was talking about how they're going to change the game to cask. Well, this is a cask parser here, so we're just trans-demorphifying it so that it'll work on my stuff. Entry set? What is that? My code editor's breaking the code. Where do we go? There are sirens outside. In the city, someone is always dying. It's just what they do. Especially if they're poor, then they die more, probably. I don't know. Sometimes you see them, they just sleep on the edge of the road. It's amazing. You know, I grew up in a place where the poor people couldn't get any money out of us, so they didn't go there. There weren't any poor people there. But in the city, there are some people with money, so the poor people come here and get it. I don't know, it doesn't really make any sense to me. I'm telling you, file channel makes more sense to me than poor people. Like, I mean, not like the poor people themselves, but like why they have to exist. Volte offset. They love the voltaes. Photovoltaic. Volte mime type. Who do they think they are? The internet? No, you're not the internet. Do not pretend to be the internet. Son, don't do that. Put cask in a basket, go back to MPQ because we already got the code of it. Casket in a basket. I hope Dr. Super Good never, ever, 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 ever watches this video, just for the record. Ever at all. Because then he would probably never respect me again, and he is a good guy. Because what I'm doing right now is making his code run on Java 8 instead of making my Java 8 code run on Java 11, because, you know, You already forced me to Java 8. I don't think I want to force past it too soon. 10 years maybe. Start thinking about it. There's no point. There's like, this isn't JavaScript. You don't need to use the word var. This is like VJAS. What I'm doing right now is like VJAS. You ever had to take a VJAS and turn it to JAS? And then you're just like, why would anyone ever build a world where that was something that a person needed to do? See, the whole point of this var, let me show you, this var is retarded. So the point of this var is that if you want to say x equals 5, you don't have to type int x equals 5, right? But let me tell you something else. If I do the number 5 and I hit x, the computer writes int for me, right? That was better and faster, and now if I come back to this code, I can't make 5.0 there because it'll break the code because it'll say it's supposed to be a number. So the computer wrote it for me and left metadata so that it'll keep it correct in the future. In my opinion, that is entirely superior to using the word var, and someone who feels that they need to add var to this is making updates for the sake of updates, probably because they're getting money out of it by causing constant change and breaking everything. That's all I can really figure when I look at var like that. So there you go. Var. You're a var. It's better work when it's done. I don't know if it works. I don't know how to make it work. It says it needs to be an index entry. What's this freaking thing again? Arrays equals byte array, intent, byte array, intent. So go to that one. Get the arguments from index to index. Hold on. Why? No, yeah, that works. Alright. Go, we do that. Actually, we'll optimize that out. We'll do that, and then we'll just make a loop that says Alright, there we go. Got that. Oh, I'm not done. There's another one down here. Ha, he did it twice. I'll do mine twice. There you go. Could have just done that. Could have just done that. This is a fun little guy. What we got going on here? Integer City. I want to just replace all the bars with int, but I know it would end badly. Oh, there's a whole VSFS package still? Alright, here we go. Even more reason for Dr. Supergood to hate me. Okay, we do that. Look at that, I changed that one on you. I'm a genius. Instead of array list, it's a list now. Oh, another big one. So, as you can see, the title of this video was probably supposed to be Vexorian said stop modding Warcraft. need now is to mod Warcraft. That's what we need. Vexorian tells Red Rift stop modding Warcraft. What are we gonna do? We're gonna mod Warcraft harder. We're gonna do Cask Matrix Eater on Linux. We will get the greatest, our great TVFS file. Cask on Linux. Byte array. Root node count is probably an integer. Root index is probably an integer. It's probably a TVFS file. No, it's a path node. Frick. What is this? Path result list. Root node count. Root node index. This is the root, so it's a path node, right? This needs to be an array list. Stupid. That is stupid code. Let me tell you about some stupid code. That thing requiring array list. That's stupid to me. Alright, fetch stored buffer. So it's probably a byte buffer. Size is probably an int. Or long. Bank stream is a bank stream apparently. I had storage reference copied. I was hoping I had byte buffer copied. Alright, we got that one. And we got the size. It's a long though. Let's see, I'm gonna get you the cask. Cask, you'll be able to do cask on Matrix Eater. What the freaking heck? No, why would you do this? Sad. I will be the one. I will build the model editor, the render guy that uses cask. This has the same problem again. We'll just copy this one on here. Meanwhile, Dr. Super Good is watching this video thinking I can start. He's probably thinking to himself, geez, I hope that guy ever never decide that he's gonna stay on Java 8. That would just be really bad. I don't know why he would ever do that. That would just be the stupidest thing that anybody could ever do. Just stay on Java 8. Then all their users don't have to upgrade it. Oh, stupid library. Then all the native libraries keep working. That's stupid library. It's an integer, my friend. Dr. Super Good is smart. He's good. I certainly didn't want to write all this code myself. I'll tell you that. I mean, you gotta give credit where credit is due. I did not want to write all this. Look, it's like beautifully documented. Like this guy goes hard. I just want to render models. You know? To be totally honest, like I want to work on Matrix Eater. I don't actually want to edit it anymore. I just want to have it. Okay, and I want to be able to edit it. I mean, that's true. Like I like having the open source. Updated. Okay, maybe I want to update it. I just want to figure it out. I don't know, this is string, right? This is actually quite a lot. How unfortunate. Can't even type the words. I guess some of these are probably char sequences. Alright, what? Back to that one. Cast utils arrays equals. Alright, I implemented arrays equals. Got like one more file, whatever this is. Doesn't look like much. Arrays compare unsigned. Compare unsigned. Arrays compare unsigned. What is that? That, folks. Scroll up. Let's check it out. Make sure we get the right one. Who's key? The byte array, folks. We got a byte array. We can do this. Doesn't matter who you are, or what you know, or what you don't know. You can always do it. Put your mind to it. And that's why I'm gonna parse a cast. Dr. Supergood's code. This is super good. Alright, so it looks like I just need these parameters right here. I'm guessing this just does. Okay. Behaves as, and they give the code. Alright, we're gonna use that code. That's what we're gonna do, folks. Method, give it the parameters, and copy the code in it. Did I need arrays mismatch? Wow. Alright. Let's go back to the API. Oh, this just finds the first mismatch between them. Alright. I mean, obviously, this is just... Oracle had to put this in here because they're going to start charging a monthly fee to run a Java program per processor on the planet. And so in order to charge a monthly fee to run a Java program per processor on the planet, they need to make sure there's an excuse, and the excuse needs to be there needs to be a new version of Java. So instead of like writing this really basic function that you could probably just write, what they're doing is they're making sure that you have some kind of utility that everybody's going to use that ends up not working for them. Alright, so we're going to have both of these. So this first one we're doing is this mismatch. I get the feeling that what we do here is just say I0, I less than A2 index minus A from index, and I less than B2 index minus B from index, I plus plus. So let's make some variables. I mean, this is just basics. Like, anybody could code this, and now they're going to charge you a monthly freaking fee. Alright, what do we got? A length and a B length, because somebody said, let's have Java SE subscription. That's a good idea. So every time you run a Java program, you have to pay a monthly freaking fee.
what I'm going to do is just keep running on the same system I already got on Java 8. It runs on anything. All right, so I get my I equals 0, I plus plus going on. But let's say if a length, or how do I want to do that? What does it return if one is longer than the other? This will be in the range of 0 to length, inclusive of the smaller array. Alright, so if we get to the end and we don't do that, then what we're going to do is return the minimum of the A length and the B length, right? I mean, that's just simple. That makes sense. But we got to have this thing where we're going to loop through them and we're going to see if A of I not equal B of I, then we're going to return an I, right? So we can find where they mismatch. Does that make sense? Oh, compare unsigned. Why is that not something that I could just... Right, that one's dumb. There should probably just be a compare unsigned method. That is... What if I just integer compare... I mean, you can do this the stupid way, but obviously you shouldn't have to do that, should you? Alright. That one's a string. That one's an int or array, probably. Or a string. Everybody say, wow, that's a really terrible system. And you would be right. Why do I use these trash programs? I guess we gotta rewrite everything in C++. C++ is kind of barf sometimes. People who come after me will have to be trained software engineers to use it. Then it can't just be anybody. Alright, let's do a test. How do I know if it works? Oh, I don't want to fix task lab. Task dump lab. Oh, that's a main method. Alright, maybe I do want to fix it. I don't know though. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. That's a path. That's a path. That's a path. That's a string. That's an index, integer. That's some kind of field thing. What is that? That's a string. That's a storage. That's a virtual mount file system. It's a list of path results. That's a stupid programmer made too many kinds of lists. This is an array of callable. What is this? Path result. That's a string, probably. I got it backwards. Alright. That's a long. That's a boolean. That's a callable. That's a file channel. That's a mapped byte buffer. That's right, it is. Job future. Oh, everyone makes JavaScript because they think that they're the cat's meow because they invented the idea of a future. The idea of a future is based around the idea that JavaScript doesn't allow you to do. JavaScript has promises which are like futures, but complicated. The promise and this stuff was all invented because in JavaScript everything has to be asynchronous. But then they said, well, wait, if everything has to be asynchronous, and it has to be asynchronous because they said it's bad code for it not to be asynchronous. So like some guy just made this like coded in rule, like if you code it as non-asynchronous, it just auto fails because you're bad. But then they were like, well, it has to be synchronous. But all the synchronous people were like, wait, but we want to do things where, you know, it's procedural in order, one then the next then the next. So then they're like, well, let's make promises, which are like bringing back being procedural. We have to do it in a way that's incredibly high level convoluted because it broke the language on the low level. So you can't just write synchronous code. So then you have this problem that JavaScript has to become exponentially complicated because they just made it that way and they don't care and they're not going to fix it. Why is this not legal? Change job futures to a list of future question mark. What the heck kind of list is that? Alright, do it. Change it to a list of future question mark. Yeah, I did it. It didn't change anything. What are you talking about? This is a double. Alright, good. That makes sense. What is this then? Let me just make ASDF out of that. And it's illegal. Why is it illegal? It should be ASDF. Yeah, just cast it. That'll fix it. I like how it automatically inserted that without asking me and assumed that it would fix it, and it doesn't fix it at all. That's pretty awesome. So wait, this thing has like an invoke all method? And it's not allowed? Java util concurrent. Could you maybe just make it work, computer? What? I'm not getting what the computer's trying to tell me is wrong. Must be job list. That must be the problem. We'll just clean the project. How about that? Alright. Well, despite all that other code being broken that we don't care about, Cannot cast from a list of future question mark to a list of future question mark. They're the same, right? How are they not the same? Like, how are those not the same? Yes. List. Here you go. I went. Alright, let's see if this code works. Yeah, just run it. That's right. Oh, no such build info. Oh, that's right. Can't do that today, can we? So what if I instead go to home documents, and this guy is gonna go to home dot wine drive C program files x86 warcraft 3 data, and then we'll let's not put it in my documents. Actually, let's go to documents and let's put it in cask. Put it in documents / cask. There you go. That's what we'll do. All right, let's try that. You know. Where's no? No, 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 yes. Does that mean it worked? Can I, wait. Can I CD to documents and CD to cask? What did it do? Oh my gosh. It definitely did something. But I question what it did. Can I play music? Sound? Does A play? A play plays the sound. This might be really loud. Let's get Tichondrius. What? Tichondrius what?
What is it now? What is it now?
It works, guys. We have cask. We have cask, my friends. We have cask, my friends. Except, it looks like we need to change backward slash to forward slash, don't we? We get our extracted file in the extracted folder. Resolve path, file path. What? Replace backslash with forward slash. That'll do them. Alright, let's see. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rm-r cask and then make dir cask. So did I just see that this thing unarchives Warcraft 3 instantaneously at lightning speed? That is really interesting. That's a lot better than MPQ for speed. Does this actually work? I could just go in War3 MPQ. Oh my gosh, it's all here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we got the item func.t. That's exactly what I wanted. Moon key, healing salve, human knight horse loop. Let's listen to the human knight horse loop. Human knight horse loop 1. That's right, guys. Yeah. We could do Orc Kodo Beast Devour wave. This is me devouring the code and having it work perfectly the first time that I run it. Okay. Vexorian was like, you should stop modding Warcraft. I was like, that's what happened. Actually, is it a bug for the Kodobe sound to be here in units? I didn't think it used to be there, to be totally honest with you. But no, then again, I didn't have it all open at one time like this. So yeah, it was probably always there. Let's go when no, it was not like this before. I don't think, because we're missing some slashes going on. We're missing some slashes big time. Wait a moment. This can't be right. We got our file aliases. Ask Daryl if you have a question about that one. I heard he does data. I don't know. I made that up. Don't ask Daryl. Daryl's a cool guy. I didn't talk to him very much. So I don't know him, so I'm just trolling. Alright, I just this is not at all the organization that I was expecting, you know? I was kind of expecting a slightly different organization. So let's try something different with the storage. Let's see if I can use it in a different way. Yeah, because each of these, like, you look at this. Oh, it doesn't make any sense. Why is there a missing slash? It doesn't make any sense. Well, okay, it does make sense. Here's what we'll do, folks. We're going to go back to that. We have to check the sound info, right? I got to know, did Blizzard actually... They do that? That's ridiculous. They would never do that. Sound info, right? If we look up the unit ACK sound table and we look at Vermothris, right? Okay, it's looking in units undead Vermothris with a slash on it. So the reason that the slash is gone is that my code is haywire. It's not because it actually should be gone. It's because this is like appending a VFS virtual file system with a missing path. Can't use that. I need it to be accurate. Alright, so we're going to have to fix it. Probably. Mounting VFS. How often does it mount to VFS? Does Undead mount VFS? No? Oh, is it file aliases? Are they using the file alias? Oh, please no. Wait a minute. Are they using the file aliases? Wait, I gotta go back to War 3. File aliases. Okay, we got the Naga water. It's only the Naga water. It's nothing to do with unit racial folders, so that wouldn't be true. So, why would that be? That's crazy. Did I break something? I probably broke something while I was doing all this stuff. So I do swap backward slash to forward slash, but I'm doing that after. It's got to be after it's printing the file path. So that means path result is wrong, and we call VFS get all file paths. It's wrong in some instances. The question becomes why that might be. Also, actually, likewise, we're printing it. Okay, so these spaces around the name that's how it is. So, we go in the VFS, we go in the virtual files, and we step back. Only step back one step. We call mount VFS, and we call VFS get all file paths. This goes to the root node, and this is recursive file path retrieve. Somewhere it probably appends character, maybe. If it's a prefix now. It's a file node. It's probably a file node. DVFS file. Recursive retrieves within it. I don't know. I wonder if it would retrieve correctly if I put a slash in it. I gotta try to see. What if I want to retrieve one single file? That's what I'd like to know. Let's get, like, I want to do Vermothras, to be honest with you. Let's do Vermothras ready. It's a good sound. It looks pretty good. So what I want to do, I don't know why this is using that particular one, but let me just try, we'll make new cask test. And I want to get this file with that path on it. Alright, great. So we know what I want. Now let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get that file. In order to get that file, oh, I'm not even allowed to put, okay, that file. Now in order to do it, in order to get that file, what I want to do is what? I don't actually know. I don't know this library. So get the data folder and let's copy a bunch of stuff from in here. Get the build configuration and we'll get the storage and we'll do something different with the storage. Alright, new cask test. Yeah, no more errors. We're gonna do something different with the storage. Storage. It's interesting. It's a virtual file system. Alright. So instead of get all paths, let's do VFS dot convert file path. Or what does he do when he has a path result? Maybe I need to be using storage because, I mean, it looks like I have convert file path, but that gives me a double byte array. What am I going to do with that? Let's take storage and say, no, I don't know what to do with storage there. Let's look at some of the examples. Extract lab. This is a guy who's supposed to extract file path of PJS, right? Okay, VFS path node. Data files. Alright, index buckets. This is horrible. I got an idea. mpq.extract file path. No, okay, sorry. Let's see, local index file. And yep, we got local index file. That's pretty good. So what are we gonna do with it? How does it work? It works in as convoluted a way as possible. We make a path array, and then we make int array in a try with resources block. It's gonna read. This is an old version, isn't it? This is like an old version. Alright, and then it unmounts data files. But where? Okay, mounting data files. This is new local data files. Is there like a utility class that I could just call extract on? Let's see, storage reference, VFS file, virtual file system. Well, let me go back to this one. I need to get these guys called path result. They're beautiful, but we can't just extract them all as he does. Can I? Hmm. Now I kind of want to know if it works on Java 11. Like, I wonder if I'm the one that broke it. Could it be one of my little utilities doesn't actually work correctly? Da, 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 da. Well, maybe I'll figure that out if I get to where I can get a single file. Like, how are you supposed to be able to get a single file, regardless of whether the path is right or wrong? What is the API whereby I would pull out a single file? That I don't understand. I do not understand that at all. I want to get a file. Is that not something? Is that like not an operation that you do? Because it's crazy not to do that. That would be absolutely crazy not to do. Well, okay. So I guess what you do is you just read them in all these path results, and then for those, yeah, you just read it into a byte buffer. Hmm. Crazy town, whatever will I do? Yeah, I guess that's what you do. I guess that's the idea, is I'll just extract all of them, because it takes like 10 seconds. Apparently. Somehow. I don't understand how, but it was like instantaneous warp speed that I just de-extract the entire game at a faster than light speed of anything I've ever seen. So you do that, and then you get all the files, and then you just get the ones you want or something. So that's good. We'll do that. I can do that, say. So I just need to figure out why my file path is wrong. So I guess what I'll do, although I hesitate to do it, is that I kind of like to run with some Java 11 going on. But I don't know if I can do that. I need another Eclipse instance, really. Realistically, I need another one of these. We'll run in a whole separate space. Also, in downloads, do I have downloads? OSJCask. JCask. There's still stuff in there. All right. Let's make dir JCasket, and then I'll move JCask star into JCasket. Then I can use JCasket as my repo. Alright, let's see. Downloads. JCasket. We'll do that. And now I'll figure out if I'm the one who, I probably am, if I'm the one who broke all the file paths. Because I would like to know, to be totally honest with you. So let me just go to execution environments. Execution environments. And we'll get some more of those. Oh, this only does Java 10. What? How do I add? What is this? I thought there was like a... Add JRE. Yes. Add VM. Directory. Thank you. Going to go to home. Or better yet, root directory. And user bin Java? No. User lib Java? Okay. Which Java, my friend? User bin Java. No. Java, update Java alternatives list. User lib JVM. Okay, that's it. User lib JVM. That's what we're looking for. Anyone could do this. Why would you think it was hard? Alright, and we're gonna go to... Whoa, there's two different ones. 1.11.0 and 11. The heck's the difference? They're pretty much the same. Alright. Well, with that in mind, let me just use 11. JDK was not found. Really? Well, then let me just use that one. Oh wait, don't create a folder. That one. No. That one. No bin on it. Okay. Finish. Use that one. Okay, apply and close. Now, jcask. Don't create that. I just need a project. Jcask lib. Module name. Don't create one of those. I don't need that either. And then I think jcask lib needs to build against jcask, right? Projects. On the module path or the class path? What the balls is the difference? I don't know. And I really, really don't want to have to care. And it looks like I'm going to have to care from what I'm seeing, because this all looks very broken. jcask lib seems to be empty. Downloads. jcasket. jcask. Oh, it's lib. Oh, it's not lib, it's lab. jcask lab. There we go. I was like, why is it empty? Doesn't make sense. It does make sense. It's because I named it wrongly. Alright, let's run new cask extract lab. Targeting, of course, my new folders. And actually, with that, then we want to go to var, var, good. Must be a var. Must be a var. Alright. What I was going to do is open one of these and go into downloads. Oh no, actually I put it in documents. I put it in documents cask? That's dumb. Alright, well, let me just RMR cask here. Now it's gone. We'll make dir cask again. We'll try running this guy, except I do want to switch the paths still. So, how do I know what one's a string? Changing Java. Noob Lord. Just use Kotlin. Noob Lord. Okay, this one does it too. It does Undead Vermothras. So, we have just confirmed that it was not me. I have a library that's running exactly the same as it was given to me. And is given to me in a way that clearly organizes these data structures differently than the actual game. So, why does that happen? That's the question I need to ask myself right now. And I guess I need to clear away and remove jcasket lab land here. Put the cask in a basket. Alright, let's see. rm-r casks. We'll blow that away again. Now it's back. Now we could try another test once I start to think maybe that I know what's wrong, which I don't, but maybe I will. So, we're pretty sure that path result.getPath is giving me a fundamentally flawed path. Which is to say, we take these things and we get a bunch of fragment strings and we join them on the path separator. That makes sense. So, sys out frag strings index. Great, and then just system exit right there. That's all I want you to do, computer. Boolean bah equals fragment strings dot length greater than 4. I don't know. We need some good fragment strings before we start logging for ourselves here. All right, let's do it. New cask extract lib, and boom, avatar. We blew up on avatar. Alright. Why'd we blow up on avatar? Spells human avatar avatar.wave. It's almost like strings.join is failing. That's absurd. So that probably means that avatar would be correct. Ba. So instead, let's say ba is false, and then if undead variamathras dot equals fragment string index, then we do ba. Alright. Oh, I spelled variamathras wrong. Undead variamathras. What's the difference? There isn't one. Alright. How about just variamathras? How about just dot contains? Fragment strings dot contains variamathras. That's more like it. That's more like it. Alright, let's see. We go through there, and it didn't even contain variamathras. What? We most assuredly extracted variamathras. What do you mean? We never encountered path fragments that contained the string variamathras? What about if it just contains the text undead? Oh wait, here's what I meant to do. I meant to do bi equals true. I was like, how can it not contain variamathras? That's completely ridiculous. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Variamathras. Boom. Alright. Contains undead variamathras, because that's what I'm really after here. Undead variamathras. So it's built a fragment string of undead variamathras in there. That it did. It did build a fragment string of undead variamathras. So we have a fragment string of undead variamathras. Alright. Doop. Now I ask you the question, why path fragments index? Right. Well, who's gonna call convert path fragments again? Get path. Just call them the path fragments, which are clearly broken. So go to those, which will get to the path result. We're gonna give one of them a broken path fragment. Current node, current path fragments. It would be really nice right now if I had a cask that only contained one file. That would be really nice. Alright, path fragments. What are you? You're a byte array, 2D array. So one thing I'm thinking is that I should have public static boolean do thing, and well, everything will be wrapped in a check of whether to do thing. That way we'll know that we'll know whether to do the thing. So what that means is when I create a path result with that path fragment guy, and I'll do that and receive. Got these path fragments. Can do stuff on if do thing. So folder path fragments file is also a folder. Check if nested VFS. It's probably not a nested. Oh, maybe it is. It probably is a nested VFS. That's probably why it's broken. But if that's true, that implies that there are probably path fragments that are getting lack of thing created from stuff. Later array of path fragments. Just copy of an array of the current path fragments. It's made from parents path fragments, which is fine. Join. Oh, you're joining the fragments? You're joining the fragments. Well, you have to add a slash if you join the fragments, right? Maybe? I don't know that. Let's find out. What if I join them with a slash? So like join offset plus fragment length. How does that decode method work again? Coder.decode. Well, maybe you just can't join the fragments. Maybe that's it. You just need them to be like 2 fragments. You know? I mean, maybe it's just wrong to join them. I guess there's probably some conditional where sometimes you need to join them. So let's say we're going to do that. Let's say that sometimes we will join the fragments, and other times we will not. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to do this fanciful thing where I go to downloads, and I go to casket, and we're going to do get init. We're going to get add star.java, star.java. We're going to get commit, initial commit, and that way if I break code, I can just bounce back. Alright, good. So we'll do that. That was good. I actually should probably just exit out of that once I'm done because we can bring it right back up. So, do that. And now I'm going to break the code and I'm going to fix it. So, we got this idea of a join fragment, which I don't really think I agree with. I don't think you want to have a join fragment. I think you want to have reallocated, expanded list of fragments. That's what I think. So, in order to do that, I'll get a fragment here. That's my fragment. And this is the joined fragment. It's going to join. And we're going to array copy. This is arg1. Why did you give me arg1? I have the JDK. Don't they give source code in 2018? Oh, probably not. Alright. Join offset is the source fragment length. Source fragment is the fragment? That's source fragment. It's crap. What's the difference between source fragment and fragment? Maybe that's the problem. Wait, no, fragments the resultingly created one. Get fragment index plus plus. Oh, wait, you're making a new fragment. Get what? Oh, no, that's not making a new one. That's just increasing the index. Alright. Well, we're doing a system array copy into the joined fragment, right? Excuse me. So we're definitely doing that. It's been too long since I used array copy, and that's terrible. Everyone should know how to use array copy. I should be ashamed of myself, realistically. Let's get the argument list on system array copy, and we'll just make sure we'll get it right. You know, we want to get. I don't need a description of what it does. It's an array copy. I just need to know the arguments. Source position, dest position, length. Okay, that makes sense. Join fragment is the dest position. The length is going to be the join offset, which is going to be the source fragment length. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And we start with the fragment. An offset is 0. We're going to copy the fragment length. So we first copy into the join fragment. Fragment. Do we not also we've got source fragment, we've got fragment, we're copying them together. We're sticking them together right there. We don't want to do that. We actually don't want to do that. We just want to make 2 fragments, probably. I don't know. Or what if I put a slash between them? Let's start with trying to put a slash between them because it's funny and it might work. So to do that, we're going to copy +1 length in our new array. And then we're going to copy the source, and the dest offset is going to be 1 ahead of where it was. Because joined fragments at join offset is going to equal byte of slash. Yeah. Oh, wait, backslash. Probably should use the path separator variable, path separator. But it's a string for some horrible reason, so we won't be doing that. Alright, see. Oh, that's good. Oh, I exploded it. Okay, let's make it stop. But did you see what it did with Vermothris? It was really cute. It put the slashes in and then it died. Like maps instead of maps. Oh, what does that mean? That means I got the wrong fragments. However, I caused undead / Vermothris to have a slash in it. So it did do that. But I also have unslash_dead, and that is hilarious to me. I don't know how they would do that or why. Then again, I don't know the format specifications, so there is that, which is slowing me down. So let's see if we can go to double slashes where there's 2 and ask myself, why are there 2? Because I was able to insert a path fragment on one of the 2 sides. Must have been 0 length, and that must be the key to indicate insert a slash, because previously there were no slashes. Now there's double slashes. So this is going to be new array length, or new fragment length. This guy right here, and this is going to be join fragment offset. And then what we're going to do is say if source fragment, yes, enable the thing, length equals 0, or the other fragment length equals 0. Then insert a slash in there. Or no. Then new frag length ++ join frag offset ++, and then we'll wrap another one of these, I guess, down here. We'll put a slash. Great. Great. We'll see what happens. Now, if it weren't for it exploding horribly at the end here, access denied. It's just absolutely horrible. Well, I can tell you how to fix access denied. I'll tell you that in a second. We'll just rm-r cask. Now I have the access, my friend. Now I have the access. So does this mean I fixed it? Does it work now? Like in a single run? No, it doesn't. It does not work at all. Okay, I'm gonna close it again. We'll do that. I'll do that then. So what is it doing? Oh, wait, there's not even a folder called cask. Well, that's good. It didn't put it in the Linux root directory. I don't want it to do that. Okay, so we're getting like the right list file, and then we're blowing up hardcore during the extraction process. Create directories is blowing up. Output path get parent. It's really odd. You can't create /war3. Why is it trying to do that? Why is it not resolved within the extract folder? Because I didn't put slash? Alright, that one's on me. If that's what's up, that's on me. No, it's still really upset about that. Oh, it's allowing. Man, that is so ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna go back into this madhouse right here. And we're gonna say if one of them is 0 and they're not both 0, and not source fragment length equals 0, and fragment length equals 0, right? So we're gonna do that. Okay. We'll do that, and we don't want to compute it twice, so we're going to call this fragment needs /hack, because we're going to need that slash in there for good measure. Now it's still completely broken. That did not fix it at all. Okay, well let me go back to this listing function, because the listing is really informative when I look at that. So there are still instances that it's double slashing, and that's probably the issue. Also, it's starting with a slash. So if either one of them is 0 length, and they're not both 0 length. But that doesn't actually work because the instances now show many double slashes, which should not have been there. In fact, it actually seems to show a double slash in almost every case. Not every case, though. There are cases where there aren't, which is amazing and odd to me. Can I get a look at Veramothris's path? You're not Veramothris. See, there you go. This one has only one slash. So when we join the fragment, if the fragment doesn't end in a slash, maybe fragment needs /hack. Is all of this stuff, and not fragment dot fragment dot length -1 equals \. That's a byte. Stupid language. And not needs to be not equal. Some out of bounds. And or that. Alright. Nope, still broken as frick. But I wonder why. I was trying to say then that we would only do it if the fragment didn't already end in a \. Why is that difficult? You don't want it to end in a \. But even when it does end in a \, it's still adding a \. Well, okay, there's a second case, the preceding \. Okay, and that's the fragment. Oh wait, that should be source fragment. Actually, it should be source fragment. Source fragment is the one that's copied first. Okay. No, it works some of the time, but it doesn't work all the time. Actually, it's just not any better. So, you're telling me both of the fragments have contents. What the heck are the contents? Literally, what on earth are the contents of these fragments? What human invented them to be this way? Fragment length is 0, fragment length slash. Fragment length is 0, fragment length 0, not equal slash. Neither one is allowed to end or start with a slash. Yet, my joining process is still allowing me to create a slash where there was not one already. Backslash, forward slash. This is some terrible coding that I'm doing. This is some very, very terrible coding. And I find it humorous how broken it is. You know, desperate times call for desperate measures. Let's get this thing off the ground. What we're going to do is we're just going to do path.replace. And first, we're going to do another replace. Replace this guy with this guy. So we'll do that, right? And that'll be file path fixed. That'll be the fixed file path. And if file path fixed char at 0 equals forward slash, which it never should, then file path fixed will equal file path fixed dot substring 1, which is what we call a performance solution because it performs and it gets the job done. And then once you do that, you get a happy face. And then you can go to documents, you can go to the cask folder, I can go to war3npq, I can go to units, and would you look at that? Eric fixed it. I fixed it. Okay? Now there's a Vermothras folder. Or better yet, there's not. More accurately, there is not. Which is because it's in the ENUS folder. That's not because it's missing. ENUS units, there's a Vermothras folder. And then I can play Vermothras.
How will this benefit me? Don't waste my time.
Let me
Don't waste my
send this
time.
wave file to Blizzard
Don't waste my time.
now that I've unarchived it.
Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
Alright, good guys. We're good here. I did it. I've got everything under control. 100%. Now we just gotta get this code back to the other planet. Alright, yeah. Just go to new cask extract lab. No, this one. that in here. File path fixed. Doop doop doop. And we'll go back to the virtual file system where we just were. And I'll just copy all that crap in there. Really, there's two of these. Wait, does that mean I'm gonna have to fix the second one later? Well, maybe, but not right now, because I don't care about that right now. So, here's recursive file path traverse. Recursive file path traverse. There's where we append our fragments. And we're going to do the slash hack. And we'll just dump all that in here. Everything up to join offset. This is a byte array. Okay, so now I have that. Yeah. And let's just go into MPQ codebase and make some code in here. Warcraft 3 .cask. We're just gonna call that the cask. But even more importantly, I don't actually want to change this MPQ codebase. So that's why I'm thinking go in here and make it, excuse me, refresh all the things, all the merge list files, all the base game files, MPQ guy. Can I just make an MPQ guy called cask? Rhetoric cask. Or actually, I got a better idea. Cask get, because I'm putting, because cask was dangerously close to putting Matrix Eater in a casket, so we named it Casket. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is make this implements codebase, which is a great thing that gets us the ability to get the casks. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a giant hash map of string to path result, because reasons path to result is new hash map, because reasons, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have a casket constructor that takes in a string path, the path of the casket. And then what that is going to do is, oh, this is going to be so good. Then I'm just going to copy all of this code that does all of these things and borrow a lot of it, mostly, into the casket. Cask in a basket. Put your cask in a basket. Alright, I don't really care about what we're logging. I just care that we get this path correct for the dynamic user input, and that we don't have an extract folder, so anything pertaining to extracting is no longer happening at this stage. So then what we're going to do is we're not going to create directories. We will not do that. Job. So extract all the files. But what we're gonna do is just put them in a byte buffer. And then I think I'm just gonna put that byte buffer in. Let's put that in there. Oh, but I don't actually want to make a mapped byte buffer. So let me just make a byte buffer dot allocate file size. Oh, this is such a good idea. I'm a genius. Alright, so then we'll do that. So now I don't have to have this maps guy, and I don't have to have this file channel. We'll just have a byte buffer. Actually, no, yeah, we'll put the path result. Alright, we'll put the path result. Alright, we'll do this. We'll do this how I intended. Path to result dot put file path fixed path result. That is all that we need. We do not need. It's not a TVS. Oh, okay. We'll put it in here like that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the job list. We'll get rid of the jobs. We don't need any jobs here. We don't need any executors. Executors. When you've invented too much code in your life is when you have an executor. Alright, great. So we do that. So we have path to result. And then that'll probably break, actually, because it'll probably close the storage, won't it? And that'll probably invalidate the path result. But let's find the freak out. And for that, this is where I make my byte buffer. And does path result give me size? It does. Alright. Path to result dot get file path. Path result if path result equals null, return null. Else byte buffer allocate path result dot get file size. Right, so we're gonna allocate one of these. And we'll take that stupid guy buffer and we'll try to read the path result, and it's probably gonna tell me that I can't. But let's find out. Dot read file into the buffer. Yes. Else just blow up. Just blow up and return null. Yeah. And then return new byte buffer input stream. Oh, sweet. Byte buffer input stream of the buffer. Alright, great. So we do that, and then just allocate copious amounts of memory, and we put results in them. And then, yeah, this one here will do his thingy that he did. It'll be fine. Let's see. File, create directories. Do I ever actually extract a file, or I need to have get file? I probably do. Why do I still support that garbage? This is a garbage function. Okay. Can't get file. So we're gonna get the path result, and instead of the byte buffer, what we want to do tempter. Temp product. These are the things which we want to do. And basically, oh, the other one uses a cache. That's funny. I'm not going to do that right now. So, we're going to get a temp file. And then here, we're going to read to the mapped byte buffer of my file. Just like in Cascablasca land. File channel map. Just like this one. see. File buffer. File channel open. File channel is file channel open. Output path is going to be some product to path. Let's import all these guys and get so I'll get file size. Mapped byte buffer. And then we'll return the temp product. After we do that, there you go. This is just contains key. So that now I can just do that. Yes. And we will just have a casket in my MPQ codebase. Casket. Cask. And then we'll just use that. So when we're instantiating a new one of these, or whatever that is, let's see, refresh. Is this the only thing that does? No, it does it up here too. Alright, cask equals new casket. What is load MPQ? What are you doing? Get warcraft directory. Actually, yeah, it shouldn't take a string. It should just take data. Path data folder. Boom. Alright, then we'll allocate the cask. And then we'll allocate the cask again. Alright, yes! Will it work? There's no way. There's no way. Alright. Etheler.wine, drive C, program files, x86, warcraft 3, / doop. Now fine. Okay. Stupid thing. Could not find war3.mpq. Get warcraft directory. Alright, what about that? Da, 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 blah, blah, blah. We got null. Oh, got null. Okay. Well, is that icon in the cask? Documents cask. Is it in there? No, because we didn't mount war3 MPQ as necessary. That's the sound I make when you make me deal with casket. Alright, casket. Let's prefixes. Here are the prefixes. War3.mpq or enus. I don't know what the heck is that prefix. files. war3.mpq or enus whatever war3 local enus dash war3 local. Alright. The local mpq and deprecated.mpq. Alright. Great. This is great. Yep. Okay. Next time I have a problem with file alias JSON, we're not going to do that right now. Okay, so that's all the prefixes that we have. That is all the prefixes that we have. And now that we have our prefixes, what we're going to do with those prefixes, my friend, is we're going to search them. So for that, let me just make get results. Get results. Get result. Okay, if get result not equal null. Get result not equal null. And this just mounted paths. It's so bad. Alright, for string path in paths. No, what did I call it? Prefixes. Path to result dot get path plus slash plus file path prefix plus file path. We get the file, we get that path result, and then if file not equal null, return that file. Otherwise, just return the root, I guess, in case some dumbo wanted to do that. Alright. Yeah, no MPQs. That's okay. We expected no MPQs, but it still didn't work. Still didn't work. Alright. Did not find plus prefix plus slash plus file path. Oh, that's because it's a double backslash, right? No, forward slash, maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah. What is it doing? Make it stop. Okay, actually, yeah, this won't work. It needs to be the backslash. And we need path result to be populated with the backslash. Because that's the mechanism that is used now. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, lookup path. Lookup path not found. Not found lookup path, come on. Da 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 da. You're just giving me a null pointer exception. You're not printing out what's missing. Beautiful. Oh, man, like, I don't care about the image icon. I want to get. I would get game text say that if get resource as stream. Oh yeah. We're not using cast yet. We got to do that. If cask.has file path return cask.get resources stream file. This is so freaking bad code. Okay, okay. Now get file. If cask.has file path return cask.get file path. Yay! Blah, 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 blah. I want a big exception about how you can't store the cask things the way I did. Not found. Roar 3, trigger group open. So this one's interesting to me actually because it seems like it should be there, right? Roar 3 MPQ, replaceable textures. It needs 2 lowercase on it. Okay, well that makes sense. Casket. Alright, get result. File path. File path to lowercase. Because everything's lowercase. Because Blizzard couldn't solve their case problems without modifying the data structure. Okay, closed channel exception. That's what I'm talking about. We got a closed channel exception because we did try with resources. Let's do try with leaking. That's the best kind of try. It's called not a try with resources block. You just leak. You just leak it out. Alright, let's see. Try with leaking. Try with leaking. La 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 la. Try with leaking. La 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 la. La 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 la. La. What does a didgeridoo? It exited. Why did it exit? What does a didgeridoo? Really? It exited? Why did it exit? That's the weirdest, most unexpected thing that I could have possibly imagined that it would do. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dum 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 dum. Did I tell it to exit somewhere in cask parsing things? Exit. Search me up. Where does anything call system.exit in this code base? Nothing should ever call that. 0 references in the workspace. Okay, nothing ever calls system.exit. It's better than that. It's just blowing up. Oh. Well, now it's a null pointer exception. On this freaking thing again. Casket, not found. Else printout found. Let's print found instead of not found. That's what I'm hoping for. Ba, 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 ba. Found replaceable triggers editor trigger group open. Okay, but then after that, the actual thing was a non-null input stream that causes a null pointer exception. Or, no. ImageIO didn't read it. ImageIO refused to read it. ImageIO refuses to read it. What? 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 Hacks. Let's make a new hack. Image. I want this one right here. Main. J option pane. Show message dialog. Not arguments. Null. Hello. Alright. Good. There'll be a pop-up that says hello. Okay, good. Now instead of hello, we're gonna do BLP handler dot get custom texture. Home etheller documents cask dum 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 dum. Not what I wanted. New image icon. BLP handler with an image icon. Because those things are good, right? Get the folder icon. That's what it's trying to load. It's trying to load the folder icon, which I just proved it's capable of doing. Oh, could it please do it? Rah. Maybe it's the casket. Maybe it's this guy. No, it's probably not that guy. Look at what this guy is doing. It is resources stream. It is something about this byte buffer input stream. But when we think about what it is about that byte buffer input stream, it's like maybe I shouldn't be making byte buffer input stream. Maybe the byte buffer and the byte buffer input stream is broken. What are the rules concerning byte buffer input stream? Oh, this is something he made. Yeah, right, let's not use that then. That's, wow, I was thinking I was getting away with like, okay, we want byte array input stream of a byte array, and we want a byte array, it's going to be the data equals new byte array that has buffer dot remaining. I'm so glad I didn't have to actually do any of this cast code. So read the file, and buffer dot flip, and then buffer dot get the data. Give me the data, and then we'll make a dude out of the data, and we return the data, and maybe now we can do it. Maybe. Hello, friend, please. Just give me the game. Just give me the game. Now I can do fetch unit, and it's cask. Yes, and it's freaking cask. It didn't work. I can't fetch unit. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Thank you. Thank you, cask. No, that's okay. This is actually not cask's fault. This one's my fault, I think. Uh, wait, no. No, LWGL in Java library pass. Alright. I kinda thought there was. Kinda thought there was. LWGL64.so. I kinda thought that's what that was supposed to be. But if it's not, then I wonder if that means that I need to change this thing somehow in properties to include itself in the world or something like that. Dun, 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 dun. Well, what is the LWJGL path then? Presumably it's the path of the application itself, right? I mean, what other folder is it using? Like, it's not using lib, is it? I've got to do something about that. Stupid, annoying pop-ups. Yeah, just give me a unit. Get a siege engine. Okay. Fail again. Unloading from frickin', I don't know, animation viewer. Alright. So, there's no LWJGL64, this guy. Let's see. Man, it got late fast. Alright, well, what is the path then? I don't know what the path is. Should just work. Should just be loading it. from the path from right there. Just loaded from right there. I don't know, like if they changed or something. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that pop-up message. That's really annoying. Stupid pop-up message. Get out of here. Loading MPQ fails. We'll just like, I don't know. Just trace it for now and stack trace. Okay, so we do that and we're like, blah, 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 and then I get the matrix here and I'm like, ah, here I am. Let's give me a model. And it says, I can't do you for that, Dave, because there's no LWJGL. No digital. Alright, no digital. Oh yeah, I need to make Casket stop printing out found and not found, because that's going to be really dumb. Alright, so we do that, and now it says there's no LWJGL in the library path. And so this is supposed to be easy. This is like the easiest thing I've done all day. Get the freaking LWJGL to work. Why is that possibly difficult? Okay, it didn't work to put it right here, so don't do that. Why is that possibly difficult? Is it libjgl gen ilib? Like, download LWJGL. What version have I here today? World, can you please tell me that? LWJGL. LWJGL. Get version somehow. Which libraries? LWJGL. LWJGL util. Let me go back to mainframe and make like hacks maybe. Just image hack. Actually, this should not be called image test hack. This needs a good name. Alright, we'll fix that. And now, LWJGL util. Please have a get version. Get platform. Platform. This is not. I think this is going to be. It's going to print out Linux, isn't it? Yeah, print out Linux. All right, so it's Linux, but I need to get LWJGL get version. Okay, platform name. What the heck is the version name? Version info. Okay, download LWJGL. Download from GitHub? No, download. Zip. Oh, 321. That's way too new. They're gonna like break me. Don't break me. Downloads is ready. Okay, open the folder. Archive manager. Oh, how many of these do I have up? Quit. Quit. Alright, let's see. GGO. Natives. I mean, the natives are right there, aren't they? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me that you can't load the natives if they're not. If they're right there. Okay. Let me just, go up. LWJGL. natives Linux. Are they just gonna let me include this whole thing right here? That sounds pretty good. Let's just do that. Let me just do that. Dum 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 dum. Ratara was called a genius. Dum 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 dum. Alright, let me just go in here and add on top of this. Overwrite LGGO. That was not a good idea. There's no way that was a good idea. But I did it anyway. Retara was called a modder. Dum 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 dum. This does not include the natives. Dum 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 dum. The path will include the natives. Dum 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 dum. I should have gone to bed an hour ago. Dum 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 dum. I reset it because I don't think it's smart what I did. Alright, now remove those. But how would I ever know what version of LWJGL this is? This is insane. There's got to be something in here that has like manifest version. LWJGL manifest have a version. Sealed is true. That doesn't tell me anything about the version. Okay, there's something called sys get version. Oh, sweet. That's what I wanted. Why didn't they just give me that all along? Alright, run image test hack. It'll tell me LWJGL version. We'll print that out. We don't need to print the platform name anymore. Oh, sys can't tell me the version because there is no version because it didn't load. Excuse me. Alright, mainframe. Java.library.path equals dot. Cause you're a son of a gun who needs a dot. Aren't you? Aren't you? Yes, you are. You needed a dot. That's what it was. I don't know why my color theme is poop. Let's switch it back. There we go. That is also poop. Wait a second. It needs to be like, it needs to be defaulted to the gray. Oh, that's stupid. Would you look at that, folks? This is running on patch 1.30 on Cask on Linux. Now I just need to unruin the code base that I just ruined to get here and publish this sucker. And thank Dr. Supergood 1,000 times for building something that allowed me to hack this together. That was definitely a horrible hack. Yes. But it works. And to show that it works, we got all the team colors. We could be snow team color because we're on patch 130. We can be lavender team, whatever your favorite team color is. I don't know. Or maybe it's mint, you know. You choose your favorite team color. They all work. And what else do they add on patch 130? I don't really remember. Let's just get like some heroes and fun stuff. Man, that is so fun. That is so fun. Oh yes. This is like, now you don't need Magos anymore because you could have this. And it works with Cask. And I'm running it at the same time as the world editor. And I think I could even like exit the world editor and run it again. Probably. And it doesn't have, it's not like all other Cask technology that blows up. Maybe. I don't actually know if that's true. Let's find out. Let's run the world editor again. Hey world editor, I'm hogging all your Cask. What are you gonna do about it? I'm still hogging all your Cask. I'm casking it up over here. And I'm hogging a Cask from you. I literally have no MPQs on this computer. Like literally no MPQs on this. This is a fairy tale land. I need to work with other people more often. This is a fairy tale land. And I must go to bed. Must absolutely go to bed. You guys, if I ever forget to publish this, you guys better watch this video and remember that we got it. I'm loading from the Cask, and I'm not killing the Cask, I don't think. I have no idea if it actually will work on Windows like that. I mean, it might be. Because, you know, all the other Cask technologies, they're mutually exclusive. If you run them at the same time as the world editor, like Hiveway, for example, if you run it at the same time as the world editor, then it corrupts your game installation, something, something, something. That's clearly not happening right now to me. And this is on a computer that does not have the game MPQs, right? It's loading this really ridiculous directory, and if I go to that directory, .wine drive C program files x86 warcraft 3. I go to this directory. There are no MPQs in here. There's just data. There's just the new data folder. Nothing, you know, if I do like star.mpq, there's no matches found. There's no Warcraft MPQs on this computer. Yet I am loading the code. And that never worked even in the other Matrix shooters, so we don't care about that. But wow. Wow, okay, I guess I can't render absorb mana. You'll have to forgive me. I need to fix my absorb mana renderer. It's just a blue dot. The death animation works. There you go. I did it. As galore. As galore. Here you go. This means we can mod on Warcraft Reforged. That's what this means. Now we just need a reforged model editor out of this thing. And I need to find a way to not do this at midnight, because otherwise I'm not going to still have the functioning mental capacity to still do it. So, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that needs to happen. I guess it's technically not midnight yet. There's still time I can go to sleep. So, yeah, you guys, there's no MPQs on this computer, nor is there Windows. And we're here with Malvengeroff, Hunter of Night. We're here with Malvengeroff. Hunter of Night, and his girlfriend Kim. Now, Kim, you think you're here for units, creeps, hero, Pitlord, demon, hero, Pitlord, a play, number 5.
Welcome back to Jaina in the Morning.
We're here with Malvengeroth, Hunter of Night, and his girlfriend Kim. Now, Kim, You think you're here for a makeover, right?
Yeah?
Yes, she does.
Now, why don't you tell us why you're really here?
Let's get Jane A in the
Well,
morning.
Kimcake, I love you, but I have something to tell you. I'm a demon.
Oh, girl, he put the wool over your eyes.
Actually, more of a pit lord.
What? I don't understand.
He's a bum! Throw him out!
I thought you said you worked for the post office.
Well, I moonlight.
There you go. He moonlights, guys. That's how he's gonna save Warcraft Reforged, because actually more of a pit lord reforged. And that's the end of that video, and I hope this inspires you to always follow your dreams, even if they're locked inside of a casket. Have a good night.